following show is not intended for children under the age of 17. There will be foul language and adult content. Viewer discretion is advised.
When I'm in my zone, I feel like I'm alone. I feel like I'm unknown to the world that's full of clones. My originality's focused on principalities broken. I'm loaning my heart and soul to the game that's scared to pay it back. And failure is a motherfucker. The strength to go on and believing in another sucker who don't see the vision in you. So you gotta work harder times two. Gotta make it do what it do. With the limited sources you have, your dream is still a finding motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can. If you love it, then fuck it, get through it. Yeah. Mumble mentality activated. I waited for so long, and burdens I've outweighed. When you see me in my zone.
Well. Happy Gentlemen's Talk Wednesday, everybody. I know it's a rainy day. I know y'all seen the headline, Wet and Wild Wednesday. It's all good. There's nothing going to be too crazy tonight. We just thought y'all would click in quicker if we put that. As you know, I am the leader of the 4-Out Coalition like I was last week. I am one half of your co-host tonight, DJ Micah B.
What's happening, y'all? Happy Wednesday. It's Outlaw. And man, what you say, Wet and Wild Wednesday? It sounds like a strip club like kind of headline.
Well, who do you think made that up?
You know what? I'm not going there with you.
I'm just saying, who you think made it up? You know exactly who made that headline.
I know exactly who made that up. Anyways, speaking of headlines, I've solved the equation. We'll get into that in a little bit when my brother get on. He'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Or at least I think y'all both will understand why this is something that dudes think about. Yeah. But shit, man, what happened last week? I wasn't on.
Now I think about it. Last week we just kind of pressed record and just went wherever we went. The show was not organized. It was not anything that we planned. We just kind of clicked live and was like, hey, let's see where this goes. Now I'm thinking about it. Nothing particularly sticks out from last week's show that I had to remember to bring it up. So
sometimes it just be like that, man. Sometimes
it do.
Yeah. Not every Wednesday is gonna be like, Emmy award winning, night. It's okay.
Right. So before we got on just now, I was talking to my girlfriend, and there's a comedian. I gotta find the video and send it to you. I think you're gonna like it. And the reason why I think you're gonna like it is because it's a conversation between a mother and the daughter. And I feel like this is the only way to respond if you're a 90s baby, because she's born in the late 80s. I think it's like 86 or 87, something like that. But I mean, if you're born 87, 88, 89, you're definitely a 90s baby. You can't tell me shit about the 80s. You don't remember the goddamn 80s. Right?
That's technically 80s baby, 90s kid.
Yeah, that'll work. That's the best way to describe it.
Because like me and you and my brother, we're strictly 90s kids. You can't tell us nothing about the 90s because we lived through the entire 90s.
For sure.
I was trying to stay in the back. I wasn't ready yet. I was still setting.
My bad. It just said, it popped up and said, Mr. GQ has came in the room, and I just pressed add to stage. Yeah. So
you good.
So let me tell y'all what this video is about. Her and her kids, and it's freaking hilarious. Let me see. Just know I'm about to jump on someone NFL team bus. I'm tired of this. Boy, you sound like a Texans fan this week. It's okay.
Man,
we made room for you on the couch.
A Houston sports fan. Dog.
Mm-hmm. Being a Houston sports fan is mad wild.
Well, then you lost Fred VanVleet this week.
The Astros got swept.
Yeah.
And the Texans are 0-3.
Well, because the Texans don't want to invest in protecting their quarterback.
Bro, Stephen A. Smith literally got on First Take and said, CJ, Willie, don't start your shit talking about go Eagles. Willie, you from Louisiana and you a Saints fan. I know better than that. You stop that nonsense right
You
now.
know what? It even goes back further than just the three things we mentioned. We lost our rugby team, the Sabercats. They're done.
We did. We lost the Sabercats. And then not to mention
Didn't we use
the
the
University of
lose?
Houston Cougars kind of fell apart in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, it's been a rough year to be a Houston sports fan. Like, just everything's falling the fuck apart.
Bro, I refuse to believe Cooper Flag is just that good. Astros saving is getting ready for the playoffs. No, on contrary to popular belief, the Astros will have to get in the wild card. So they need to win out now, else they won't even get into the wild card because the Mariners just swept them 3-0 and they own the tiebreaker. So the Astros have to end up with a better record than a lot of other divisions to make it into the wild card. All they had to do was win one game.
On Sunday.
Yeah,
but the regular season ends on Sunday.
Correct, Alyssa. Astros pissing me off too. They're pissing me off. Boy, I like when y'all interactive in the comments. Come on, keep coming through with it. We like that. Tell me how you really feel about the Houston sports scene.
Oh, don't worry. Listen, I'm glad we talking about sports because it's a phenomenal segue. Because when I cue all this stuff up, it's finna be wild.
You know, my brother, I'm waiting on you to get in so we can talk about my headline, but we can say that for later.
Whoa, what?
Oh no, we so I didn't get to tell any of you guys this, so I'll just tell you guys this now. So I'm working in the background on another not really a segment that's kind of random, but it's like a thing, like a random thing we're gonna do sometime throughout the show, and it's gonna be called. I already came up with the name. It is gonna be called Diabolical Dark Humor. So every episode now, there's gonna be a joke, and it's either gonna be diabolical or it's gonna be dark humor. So this one today is gonna be diabolical. So y'all ready for this first one?
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the difference between Batman and a black man?
Batman and a black man?
Batman can't get out of black.
No. Batman can go out at night without Robin.
Wow. I think you just set the culture back a little bit on that one.
Facts. My God.
I felt my fucking credit score take a hit with that one.
Listen, our collective credit score took a hit on Sunday, and me and Michael was talking about it from the video that we seen from that the grand opening of a brand new business in the city of Baytown. All of a sudden, there's a fucking brawl that took place.
Man, I forgot to bring that up earlier. Yeah.
What happened to Baytown? I don't be keeping up with y'all side out there.
Listen, I just came back from your old side of town. That's where I was at. I was at your old stomping grounds, trying to give options about what to do post-graduation. So,
them niggas don't listen over there. I don't know why you even talking to them motherfuckers.
Actually, it was actually really dope. It was a mixture of your old stomping ground plus GP. So they do their event together. So it was a lot of high traffic.
You throwing GP in it don't make it no goddamn better.
Listen, everybody deserves a chance.
Man,
things are not how they were when you graduated. They're a little bit better, a little bit.
Brother,
look, I'm over here like I'm on. I done went way down 146. I'm over here on the other side of the bridge.
You talking about you went down 146 on the side of the bridge, brother? I moved 45 minutes away, straight up 59.
Yeah, I'm only 13 minutes away, but I'm still on the other side of the bridge.
I'm about a good 40 minutes away from where I grew up, so it's like far enough away to like not see that fucking side of town. But like, if I wanted to visit like old family, I could.
Quail Hollow ain't for none of us no more.
Say Quail Hollow ain't for nobody no more. Quail Hollow is straight for the hood now.
Quail Hollow is Sterling Bay, what used to be Baker Downs, the village. None of that shit is for us no more. We done graduated since then.
Bruh, there is this one apartment complex off of Uvalde. Actually, it's two
That's
of them.
all you had to say. You said Uvalde.
I said
Yeah,
Uvalde.
dog.
Like,
I used to work off Uvalde, so I already know where this is going.
That is, hey, this is
Facts.
100%
Now, Alyssa
true.
house parties used to be hella lit. I remember when
Yeah.
Todd got fucked up in the garage off slapped the bag.
Yeah. And I
was
beat
DJing that
everybody
night.
and slapped the I beat everybody and slapped the
You was
bag.
DJing that night, but Todd got fucked up off the slap the bag. Because I think we was doing, I think it was Cab too. It was red wine that night. It was like Cabernet or something.
Yeah, it was Cabernet. It was Cabernet.
Speaking of house parties, I got an interesting segue. So I've been heavy on TikTok lately, and it's been like a lot of like, I guess, like nostalgia for like 2016 house parties. And it's like, do kids these days house party like we used to? Like,
you can't say 2016 and house parties in the same sentence. That's not a real thing.
2016 house parties were a toned down version of kickbacks.
Yeah, like
from 2008 to 2012, dog.
The true house party that we know it as really probably stopped in 2013.
Yeah, because I remember like going to house parties heavy, like Micah said, like 08 to 12, like that
like
4
we kind
year
of
span was
like we went from like house parties to like having like these small little kickbacks, like, and then all the adults that was throwing these house parties said, "Fuck it, we just gonna go to brunch instead." Like,
fucking right.
But we all had that Project X party. Like we all had some Project X experiences.
I know, yeah.
Hey, that is true though. That is true.
Yeah, like you can't like you can't go out and enjoy, like, you know. And now mind you, what's crazy, right? When she says that, how we used to just fight. When me and Outlaw went to back when you used to go to the southwest side of Houston and go to parties at like these like buildings that people rent out. And it literally be a group of dudes that be hanging out on the wall waiting to go sneak somebody. Like our culture, our group kind of started it, but these YNs nowadays and amplified the shit. So it's like that's all they do now. They're like, fuck dancing. I'm trying to sneak somebody. Like, bro, that's what we doing.
Yeah,
now.
because
like, but I feel like
because they're doing it for the clout.
They look awkward. That's why they don't dance no more.
That's because they can't dance.
Yeah, it's not about looking up.
That's what it is. They can't dance. Like the TikTok dances that we see these kids do are absolute hot garbage. It's like literal hot dog water.
Not even that. The music isn't even catered for people to dance now.
No, not at
all. I don't even know what it's catered to. It's just there. It's just a beat
catered
with words.
I can tell you exactly what it's catered to. The women rappers for women to do this with their tongue up out of their mouth, and for niggas to sit in the corner and stack and rep a set that they do not.
Yeah.
That they have no business repping, and that they didn't get jumped into to rep it. So that's all it is.
Well, you know what? Not to mention the sound effects, because that's all people like. Especially like when Megan first came out and Cardi, like people started making all the sound effects, like whatever sound effects they was. But that's all you hear now. Hey, facts.
That is
it. In a closed place, yeah. Like
I blame Migos.
Yeah, they did have a whole song called Fight Night.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something controversial. I feel like Soulja Boy kicked off dance rap. Like I felt like after Soulja Boy came out, like every nigga had to have a song about dancing.
Did he?
Because but that was that era though.
He was a big part of it. I'm trying to think if he kicked it off though, because he was kind of in a mix with a lot of.
Thank you.
Yeah, because that's what a DJ is supposed to do. This how you keep the YNs under control. You have a DJ to know what the fuck they doing, so you don't give them a chance to. Like, you don't play Mo City Don halfway through the party because you know somebody finna get hit, or you don't play Nuck If You Buck right when the party starts because you know what the fuck about to happen.
I tell you what, I will play Party in the USA and tone all this shit right back down.
Yeah, see, we'll talk about like Franchise Boys was there. They were big. They were big about the dance music. We had I always forget their damn name. Like who's the ones that did the Laffy Taffy Cats did that damn song? They were part of this group too. Yeah, they were a part of that dance rap. Like that, it was like a group of like the GS Boys. The GS Boys did it. But don't forget, we also had Lil Will. We had the original My Dougie song. Like we had a nice Frankie. Little. We had Frankie. We had Hit the Daddy Stroke. Like, you know, we just can't.
Ricky Bobby.
We had Beat King was dropping stuff. You know,
God.
Yeah, like we had a whole like.
Kids these days will never know what it's like to hear Beat King in the club.
No, they don't understand. And it is like the way his songs would start though. That's what would get people.
That's how
like
you
that's
already
the thing.
knew.
Yeah, her potness, she looked good, but she was like, hold on now. You already knew what was finna happen. Like you was like, all right, what a circle at? Everybody hit the clubs. Like you already knew what was finna happen.
I don't even feel like they hit the clubs like we used to. Like what do they do
like
these days?
we had a song you could go like we had a song out there that was literally called Flex. Like you was out there just flex. It was the most simple dance on the planet, but we was out there just doing it with all the swag you could possibly throw on it. We was out there doing it.
Somebody said on TikTok like our swag like around 08, 09 was like business casual to the fucking club, like Lupe Fiasco type shit, like niggas wearing like polos and ties and shit going out, and like that was kind of the style.
Yeah, we graduated from we graduated from streetwear to like a mix of business casual and streetwear. Like dudes that will wear J's and jeans in a polo, that became a normal staple. Like we got away from the tall tees, or back when boys used to wear two shirts, two tall tees, to like two-tone the shit out. Like we slowly but surely graduated our wardrobe. And then we went from wearing J's to wearing, we was rocking J's and Forces. Boys started wearing certain different types of dress shoes, shit like that. Like it just became more and more.
Boys started wearing Sperry's.
Because that 08 to like 2011 is when like boys started wearing suits that was spray painted on the back. Oh, man, that was your school that was big on that shit. Your school was huge about that shit, especially at prom. Boys in a fresh ass white tux, and that bitch was spray painted on the back. He was like, but that was the style, wearing J's with a suit. That was all that 08 to like 2011. Like that was the thing. And now you watch like ESPN and sports TV, and that's the standard, is wearing a suit. Hey, hold on, but that was middle school for me. But the polo boots, man, that was, hey man, the polo boots. That would look, hey, for real. And then the fact that they got the gall to still sag them hoes on top of all that, like how your pants look like spandex and you sag them with a belt.
Yeah, I feel like the skinny jean culture, like
they took it to a different, like, because like at least the skater boys that we used to talk about in high school that wore the tighter pants, at least theirs were like stretchable and flexible.
Yeah, like
the ones that she was talking about, them hoes, like if they flex, they might rip up the seam.
There is no give.
Like and the fact that when your jeans are so tight that when you put on shoes, the bottom of your pants fit inside your shoes comfortably, there's a problem.
I feel like it's really controversial, like when dudes were like wear skinny jeans and cowboy boots and like tuck the jeans into the pants.
You can't do that. You can't wear skinny jeans and boots as a male. That whole sentence you just should not be.
Look,
I'm sorry, I had to disappear, but I came back to see the first comment I see is don't forget the polo boots. Where did we segue to? And then right above that,
we segued on style, the evolution of fashion and style. Okay. Like how boys went from wearing streetwear. I think they actually called it went from streetwear to like, it was like streetwear, activewear. It was like names for it. Like where we went from wearing like the boys is wearing Forces jeans and polos to the club. Like our generation really got into that, and shit like that. Wearing the sweater with the polo underneath it, with the jeans and the fresh shoes. And then that's when
the polo with the sweater. The polo with the sweater was undefeated.
That was a look right there. That was a look right there.
Still a look.
And if you go back before the polo with the sweater, it was wearing the white tees and black tees in the club that was made by South Pole. These niggas don't know about South Pole, man.
South Pole, Echo,
y'all wasn't outside.
Rockaware,
Fat Farm,
Hey, he talking about shout out to Kanye. Shout out to Kanye. The polo that you popped the collar on.
Remember, Kanye had said he want to be the flyest rapper that ever lived, and then he went on.
I mean,
now
in his adult years, because some of the shit that he was wearing is extremely questionable.
Well, now, yeah, right. But during that time, yeah, he was fresh.
Yeah.
But he was like the first rapper to be like an alternative kind of style with his wardrobe. Like, dudes wasn't dressing like Kanye before there was Kanye.
Yeah.
I tell you, the person that don't get enough credit for setting the style in the early rap days is LL Cool J, because everybody had the Kango hat.
Hey, bro, if you had the swag to rock a Kango hat, a sleeveless vest, some red leather pants, and some shell toe Adidas.
Hey,
and a gold chain. Sorry, don't forget the gold chain. Like,
oh
come
yeah,
on. Like you wasn't.
Even if it ain't real,
it don't look. It didn't matter because now, I mean, nowadays you don't see a lot of gold these days. A lot is just rocking Cuban link and like it's like you got to wear the big silver chain with all the diamonds. You don't see as much gold as you used to.
That shit's stupid.
Let's play
you we used to wear the shit out of gold, but you really don't see it as common.
Gold plated. Turn your neck green gold, like
and you can see the transition because it went from like gold to like white gold to like rose gold. So it's like if you're not wearing it, basically like wearing gold was like looked at like it's a downgrade almost.
I mean, everything's about that ice now. Like that's just kind of how it is.
Listen,
that's cool that everything is about that ice. Gold, just ice alone. Ice alone is cool or whatever. But here's the issue with ice. This boy said Mr. GQ is my hero. I don't even know who that is.
I appreciate you, EB. EB, stay tuned because I'm about to set the world off.
Oh yeah, for sure. Run DMC before LL.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Hey, listen, so Run DMC set the standard for groups that coordinated style.
Hey, facts.
Because like you pull up that they set the tone for where you could pull up to the club and the whole crew be matching in some way, shape, form, or at least be coordinating.
It's synchronized in some
yeah. It, like even if y'all all wearing the same thing but it's different colors, but it coordinate, like that's pretty much Run DMC. Like that's what they was doing. A glimpse into the future of the boy band world, because that's where it really went off the rails at that point. Because even like our R&B groups were still synchronized, like Boys to Men. They was synchronized, but it was like they was wearing like similar colors to match, but
same
it was like
pattern, different
styles.
Colors.
Yeah. So we saw a nice little evolution and flow with all that type of stuff.
But man, I guess it kind of really goes to show that like hip hop like really shaped like fashion for like urban culture. I wouldn't say now it do, like not at all. I don't think it does now.
I don't know what the fuck it is now.
I think we're at a point where like people don't really dress according to hip hop anymore. Like at least not day-to-day people. Like I feel like everybody just kind of just dresses
and then like
these days.
And then then for us, remember like growing up, like everybody and their mom wanted like cornrows and shit and braids growing up. Now all the kids want dreads. So it's like we're just replacing one thing with another. Am I wrong though? We're just replacing one thing with another.
I'm gonna say something controversial. Niggas saw the Killmonger haircut and thought that shit was life.
Yeah, that shit was weak.
I mean, and you see it like how many, if you really think about it, how many of these newer rappers got like dreads? How many of them are faded? Next to none. They're mostly all some sort of dread style, whether it's the short dreads, the long dreads. Like
don't forget the wicks, which I wish will go the hell away.
I think Key Glock has got a fade.
Okay, 1 person out of 40. Okay,
I'm trying to think. Like,
first of all, hold on. Wait, I'm not gonna let you get away with that. That's 1 person out of 750,000. Because every week, bro, week I go to a party and DJ. They asked for a song that just came out 2 days ago by a rapper I've never even heard of, and I'm like, who is this? It was like he got the hottest song on the internet right now. How?
Bro, I don't even listen to rap these days. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I couldn't fucking tell you what Drake doing or 21 or nobody. Like I gave up on hip hop. I really fucking did.
I just stick to my regulars that I know drop bangers, and I don't deviate too much because I know I'm not gonna be disappointed when I listen. Look, Florida people will never let that go. Facts. Florida and those who live in the Golden Triangle out here in Texas.
They want the Golden Triangle to be Florida so bad. That's why.
No, the fuck you really shouldn't. You really shouldn't.
That's not something to aspire to.
Yeah, that's really the true algorithm. Is this part here? Is they'll get famous because their song will be absolute trash, right? But the beat will be so hard, and somebody will make up some random fucking dance. Or what I've learned, if it's not a dance, you got to use the sound in whatever popular trend of sorts is going on TikTok. And if that song blows up, that's how it goes. Like,
I feel
Some of
like
this
that's
social
kind of
media
been
stuff
going
that,
back since like the last 10 years though. Like I
yeah,
feel
but not
like
when it comes to these new musicians that are these new, I can't call them musicians, these new folks that make something that we call music are doing, right? Like when we hear stuff, we're like, wait, where'd that song come from? And then all of a sudden, like you'll see a strip of 12 different TikToks and 9 of them are using whatever song is being used, and that's how it becomes bigger and bigger. And you're like, and then I didn't understand it until I started like studying social media. And like when I would make
The
posts on like
algorithm.
Instagram and stuff, you got to look at like when you choose a song, look at how many views and plays that song has. And some of these motherfucking songs will have like 2.5 million views or plays. And then if you use that song, you jump into the algorithm now. You're like light speed into that shit, especially if it's something that picks up a little bit of traction. And listen, I'm not gonna keep up with none of this new stuff. Like the newest stuff.
That's it, Willie. That's it right there. If it go
that
viral,
part.
it's a hit.
Everything is about going viral. Like I'll say, like the newest rapper per se that I really listen to. I do listen to Big X Plug.
Big X is an exception.
He's had a couple of bangers where I'm like, I was like, all right, some of his songs are on my gym playlist. I was like,
Big X is the exception. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, Big X really be spitting.
And and he's a lot more of a lot of his music, which is funny. Like when I started looking at his music, I was like, he don't have a lot of songs that go over 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
He just be spitting real quick.
Like he say, look, I'm gonna drop this shit and I'm gone. Like straight to the point. And I'm like, that's one way to do it. Because you know why it makes sense to do something like that, because this current generation's attention span is probably the equivalent of a goldfish. So you got to keep it short, because we grew up with a lot of artists that could drop a 4.5, 3.5, a 5-minute track.
See, I was going in a complete different way about that. I think it, but your explanation is actually well done. It makes sense.
But that's true. How many reels or anything you see on social media uses this sound?
Hey,
talking
about his music.
That's what she's talking about. He can't last longer than 2 minutes and 50 seconds in the studio.
That dude is big. Like,
he is.
That dude is big.
What was crazy when he dropped his new album? Did you see he had got arrested the same night on some felony gun charges? I'm like, bro, why y'all can't just secure the bag and have the bag? Like, why y'all gotta? How do you go viral, secure the bag, and fumble the bag in like 72 hours?
You gotta remember, man.
Because
we talked about this before. Like, just because you take a nigga out the hood, don't mean you took the hood out the nigga. Like, it's like with a lot of these dumbass basketball players like Ja Morant. Nigga has no reason to be the dumbass.
Has not a single hood tie whatsoever.
But he wants it so bad, and it's like he doesn't have to be the kind of nigga that he wants to be, but he chooses to be that nigga.
Bro, I will say it over
be a suburban
and over.
gangster is crazy.
I will say it over and over and over again. I will gladly switch with anybody that grew up in Baytown and Country Club, and I would gladly switch, and you could have what I grew up in. I don't understand it.
Look, y'all can go over to 5900 Bayway, Lakewood Terrace Townhome before they tore it down, and I'll go over there to Country Club Estates.
Look, I'm from North Shore. I would not wish that on no fucking body. They got a sign now that says "Welcome to North Shore." What the fuck is it welcome to be for?
And what's crazy is that's like its own little, like, that area is like its own little thing. Because you got North Shore, Cloverleaf, Galena Park, Channelview,
Freeport.
It's like its own thing.
Jacinto City.
Freeport is kind of there. Jacinto City, which nobody really talks about.
Fur.
Oh, I know. I know about Jacinto City. I got a ticket and had no idea.
Don't say Fur. Oh my god, Fur. Oh my god,
Fur. Like
that is one of the worst high schools I've ever set foot in.
You got it, Chief. If you want the Fur, I want no issues. I'm sorry for breathing the same air as you.
That is one of the most diabolical high schools I've ever set foot in.
If there was ever a school that was Black Air Force energy, it's that one.
Nah, I disagree. I think it's Yates
I'll tell you the worst fucking neighborhood.
because Yates is boy.
Oh yeah, Yates
I
is
like.
bad.
So here's the crazy thing, right? We knew about Yates from sports. We did not know the culture of Jack Yates High School until you set foot up in that thing.
Listen, whoever this is, he's
Oh, that's my boy. That's EB.
Wow.
Hey,
he's
listen.
on point.
Now he's
Hey.
only talking about one half of Baytown. He ain't even talking about the other side. He only talking about one part of Baytown, and we all know which part it is because it ain't the new side, the
No,
new-ish
not
side.
at all.
Oh, North Forest for sure. CJ
Boy,
right about North Forest is
without question. and look, and parts of the state streets too.
yeah.
There's some decent parts of the state streets too. So we can't say all of them. Some of the number streets too on the West Texas Ave side too.
Over there by Marijuana Park.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
part. The fact that it's called that to tell you
That's where Joe. That's where Joe live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Joe live
What's
over there
that?
in Virginia.
What's that neighborhood over by the food town?
I need you to be more specific. There's
Yeah.
food towns in Baytown.
I'm
Facts.
talking about the food town.
The food town for me
On
is
Main
Decker
Street?
Drive. So
Yeah, Decker
think-
Drive by Sterling Bay is like one of the main ones. But then there's the one on Main Street that's by where Pop stay at.
No, not that one. I think it was closer by where the Randalls used to be at. I'm not from Baytown. I'm Baytown adjacent. Like I know a bit about a thing or two. But like
so you talking about the food town on Baker?
yeah, that one.
Oh well, that's what you call it? Quail Hollow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Quail Hollow.
talk-
Oh
yeah.
fuck. Oh god. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The original Oak Edition.
Oh man.
So that's Quail Hollow. Yeah, y'all right. That place is kind of grim.
Listen, that Oak Edition, Central Heights.
That's crazy. It's crazy because Quail Hollow is not even. I don't even think Quail Hollow is 40 or 30 years old. It might be 30. It might be pushing 30.
I don't think it's 40 years old.
I
Not
definitely
quite.
don't think it's 40 years old. Like I remember growing up when I was like 11, 12. That was a popular place to move into because it was still pretty much new. And then Country Club opened right across the street from it, and everybody moved to Country Club.
Yeah,
And,
and you know
like-
what? So was when we were growing up. So was growing up on West Baker Road when Baker Downs was a thing. Like that was it was nice at first, and then it dramatically changed. And then they tried to change the name to make it sound better, and it's still because it's right
Lakes and
across the street from
Madeira.
Sterling High School. And yeah,
Right. Yeah.
well, and it's just like everything that's like, and I don't know, man. Like, and I, I'm appreciative of all my time out there in Baytown, but it's like every time they try to do something to come up, like something dramatically sets it back. Like that damn Sky. What's the name of the Sky Bounce House? The where the brawl took place this past Sunday or Saturday, whatever the grand opening day was. Because it's over there. It's Sky something. Yes, I think it's Sky Zone. Yeah. But like the fact that they tried to do, and the crazy thing is I didn't understand the video at first, so I had to like backtrack. So basically, what they tried to do was similar to what they used to do for me and you when we was younger, Micah, for Castle Fun Center. Make it free for the kids and everything like that. Open it up to the community, but of course, it only takes one to ruin some stuff like that, and it turned into a whole brawl. And it was bad. Like that shit was crazy.
Crazy.
Like that shit. I couldn't tell if you watch it 3 different times, you see like 3 different fights. Like you can't even keep up with what the main fight is because it looked like some Dragon Ball Z type shit. Like you watching this fight over here, but there's another one right here, and then there's this one over in the corner that you can't see yet, and then finally the camera pans over there, and you're like, it's just I don't know.
Bro, it just reminds me so much of. I went to Bicentennial Park early this year. I can't remember if it was for. I don't think it was July 4th. It might have been Juneteenth. I had passed through, and within like the first hour of me being there was a big fight with like 10 kids, and I'm like, where the hell are your parents? Where the hell are your parents?
We used to go to Bicentennial for the 4th of July, and that was the spot. Like the whole city would be there.
We
It
used to
wouldn't
couldn't
be
wait
no
to see-
fights. It'd be
because you
was
ain't seen none of
families
your friends during the summer.
yeah, like like families was pulling up with lawn chairs. Like you have vendors on the side streets over here. Like it was like a whole thing. Like if you didn't get there by a certain time, you ain't had no parking. You had to park damn near by Lee High School and walk over to Bicentennial or
Shit,
park
Lee
by
High
Lee
School,
College.
man. Food Town.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with the city, man. But a bunch of people done moved
Black
out.
people that didn't have money would take their kids to go see the fireworks because they couldn't afford fireworks. Like, yeah.
You
And
know,
it be
I'll
lit.
never forget this shit. Out of all the places in the general Houston area, why the fuck did Baytown have a Toys R Us?
Because at the time, the economy was on its way up. That's the only reason.
Like,
And then, but you think about
that's
it,
just still
because they had a Toys R Us, and then they had the Red Lobster, and both of them
there
shut
was
down. And then it became a Big Lots, and then Big Lots went out of business, and then Big Lots came back, and then went away again.
y'all got a Starbucks before North Shore got a Starbucks.
Baytown had multiple Starbucks. Baytown got 3 now. I want to say.
Y'all
know
got
for sure
Chick-fil-A
there's
before
2.
we got Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, well we got Chick-fil-A shortly. We got Chick-fil-A and Chipotle because they got built not too long after each
The
other.
old Chick-fil-A was inside the mall in the little hallway.
Yeah, but the one that got super busy right next to T-Mobile, that motherfucker, the line be out in the street. But I'll tell you one thing about Baytown that confuses the hell out of me, and nobody can answer this question: who the fuck is keeping Captain D's open?
I'll do you one better.
How the hell is that knockoff Long John Silver survived all these years?
Right there on the corner.
On the corner by Walmart. Like what? How?
I'll ask. Here's another one.
Hey,
How have y'all kept
but
Target
we
open?
did. We
Hey,
had
we
KB
did
toys.
have
We did have
KB
KB
toys.
toys.
Y'all kept Target longer than we kept Target. Like the Target in North Shore closed down years ago.
You know what we
Target and
didn't keep
Baytown's
very
still
long?
open.
We didn't keep Kmart very long. We do still have Target. Target's on
Oh,
we didn't
man.
keep Kmart very
It's
long.
the same Target, and it looked like the same Target from back in the 90s.
Yeah, that Target is the same.
Hey, facts,
Yeah, so we
Rod.
do
I
have
seen
3.
it. I seen it the other day because Dutch
So,
Brothers is right
you got
there
the
too.
one. So you got that one. You got the one on Garth, going by HEB, and then you got the one on the other side by Bucky's. So that's you got 3 in Baytown now. Yeah, 3 Starbucks in Baytown.
Hey, Dutch Bros is taking the fuck over.
We got bro. It's
Is
a
the
whole
one is the one in front of Ross is still open?
yes. Yeah, that's one
Mhm.
on Garth. Yeah,
Well, I didn't. Okay, so you got the.
we don't count those because if that's the case,
we
there's
don't
one in
count
Kroger and there's
that.
one in Target.
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah.
of cheating.
So we got the
We just
we
talking
got the one in
standalone,
front of
standalone.
Ross. We got the one on I-10.
Mm-hmm.
We got the
And then
one on
146
across from Walmart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it's like if you come over here where I'm at in LaPorte, it's a whole coffee turf war.
Hey,
Like, because it's a
you're
Dutch
not
Bros
wrong.
by the it's a Dutch Bros
Yeah,
by the
listen,
house.
right by Dutch Bros.
Yeah, you got a Dutch Bros by the house. You got 3 Starbucks, and then you got this you got like this black bean coffee. They're just rock and roll coffee. Like it's a
we
whole
got-
coffee turf war.
We
going
just
up
got
and
a
down
Black
Spencer.
Rifle coffee over my neck of the woods.
We got a
Hey,
black
bro,
what?
Black Rifle is a phenomenal coffee shop.
It's like way down 1960. They got a Black Rifle now. I think.
So we
Yeah,
got
hey, Black Rifle is the shit. Like if you,
we-
I know how much you like coffee, bro. Go to Black Rifle. It's
I've been to Black Rifle a
veteran
couple
owned. Hey,
times.
the K cups, them some of the best K cups you will ever have.
We got Black Rock coffee here on 1960 in
Yeah,
front of
see,
Costco.
we have
that's
a
what it
Black
is.
Rock. We have a
Yeah,
Black
yeah,
Rock.
Black Rock.
We have a Black Rock by Texas Roadhouse over here,
Shit, y'all
and then
got a
there's the
Dunkin'
Cosmic
down your
Bean.
way,
We have the
Michael?
Cosmic Bean over here too.
We got what?
There's a Dunkin' Donuts down your way.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we got one in Deer Park.
Yeah, shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's a coffee turf war, man. Like it's just like everybody standing up coffee shops. First, we had a whole bunch of fucking 7-Eleven / Stripes popping up. Now we got a bunch of fucking coffee shops pulling up.
Let's talk about how back in the day, them tacos from Stripes, the breakfast tacos, them hoes was live. They
Hey,
fell
Laredo
off
Taco
now,
Company.
but yes, 10 years ago they were peak.
I never thought they would peak. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think they've gotten worse, but I
Listen,
never thought they would peak.
You know
I
what
live
was
in
good about
Baytown, brother.
those?
Trust me.
The closer you went down south, the better they got.
Yes.
Yeah, because okay, so
Because like
years
the
ago,
one
Laredo
in
Taco
Corpus,
was
oh man,
actually
the one, yeah, I've been to the standalone Laredo Taco Company, like down south
Laredo
near
Taco
Corpus.
was like an actual restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
and then they expanded into the 7-Elevens and all that. And the more you expand, the
The
less
worse
you're
shit gets. Yeah.
yeah, because it's different people cooking it, just following a recipe.
It's the same thing with Freebirds. Freebirds used to be the fucking shit back in the day. Now it's worse than Chipotle, and that's not
Boy, them
hard to
pop
do.
brownies, them pop
Boy,
brownies is the truth.
when that Freebirds opened up in Bates, and I was like, boy, it's this whole.
We just having some
y'all want
moments.
to talk about something that fell off, and I know it's a Baytown sin to talk about this, but god damn it, D&D's ain't been good since I don't even know.
The legend, man.
And
the legend.
I used to love it when it was C&D's.
I'm gonna say this: Pipeline Pizza fell off. The Bayou City Wings fell the fuck off.
Say, Alyssa, hey, you giving out too much information now.
Listen, we don't want everybody to know about Taqueria Emmanuel. We don't need them to know that. That's a secret. That's a secret. If they know, they'll flock to it, and then these Californians gonna try to take it and build it elsewhere and fuck it up.
What you mean we forgot about Mont Bellevue?
We forgot shit about Mont. This ain't about Mont Bellevue.
The best tacos we had in the North Shore area was fucking Carrancho's and Channelview.
I fucked with Carrancho's heavy back in the day.
That was
if you know, you know.
Hey, I wonder if Willie's still on here because right across the street from Carrancho's is Tacos El Trumpo, my dog.
Hey.
If you ain't never have Tacos El Trumpo, oh my god.
Further down the road from there was a Chinese place that took over the body of an old Wendy's. I forgot what that hole was called.
First of all,
okay, wait. Okay,
Mont Bellevue and tacos in the same sentence tell you everything you need.
Hold on, but wait. I will say this: Mont Bellevue does have the food truck park on 3180, and I think it's El Patron. El Patron Tacos.
Brother, that does not count.
Why?
Food truck parks don't count because people listen to what I'm saying. As far as like saying that Mont Bellevue got, that's an independent thing because Houston got a food truck park and that hoe is fire. Like
Mont Bellevue, well, I only bring that one up because they were the first food truck there. Okay, and then Mont Bellevue also got Choluta's, which is in front of HEB in the strip, and Choluta's tacos are really fucking good. I was surprised.
Or Chalupas?
Choluta's.
Okay.
CHILD. Choluta's.
Tracking.
CHILDUS. I was happy. It's next to Craft 96.
I go to Taqueria Los Agaves because that's what I got over here in Pasadena.
I just go to the
any taco food truck. Because if I see a taco truck, I 100% am going. If I see a taco truck, I'm going.
That hoe got pupusas. If you know, you know.
Ooh.
Now some good coffee in Mont Bellevue. Of course they got good coffee in Mont Bellevue. Why wouldn't they?
Because Lisa and Karen and Linda and Kathy be there all the time.
Don't forget, I'm pretty sure they got very good pumpkin spice for y'all too. Yeah. Okay. So
we ain't even have to talk about that.
Back to what you were saying though, GQ. That red taco truck on Fairmont and Underwood.
Yes, sir.
That steak quesadilla. Them what's the beans? Charro bean. Man, that little red taco truck is stupid fire.
And they were cash only for a long time. That tell you everything you need to know. I wouldn't know what to do with a Dragon Ball themed taco truck. That's
actually up in Conroe. They got a Dragon Ball themed ramen shop. I went to the whole.
Been there.
Dragon Ball Z.
You sent me the TikTok for that. You sent me the
TikTok.
You
got to remember, my girlfriend's from Huntsville, so we went. It's in Conroe, so we went there. It was pretty good. I've had better ramen, but it was pretty good.
The theming was cool, but I've had better ramen.
Yeah,
that's all. Listen, you go to places like that for the aesthetic.
Alone was better. Ari was fire.
Yeah, you go to places like that for the aesthetic, not the food.
There's a Dragon Ball Z place downtown, and I haven't been yet, and I really want to go.
Well,
I'll say
Yeah.
now
another
that we
side
done,
of town.
go
Go
for
ahead.
it. I'm a cue. Whenever you're done, I'm gonna cue us in for these other two little things
I'm
that I
gonna
got rocking and
begrudgingly give
rolling.
my flowers to this one side of town, and I fucking hate it out there. But I will say, Katie got every goddamn thing.
Yup.
Clutch City
Like,
Cluckers.
Clutch
it's just
City
absurd.
Cluckers.
Like, if you want to have a big ass back, go to Katie.
Yeah, it's especially with taco, not even taco, just food trucks. Period. Because people know
Yeah.
that's where they're going to make good money.
I mean, if you really want to get your back big around here, just go to Chinatown.
That too.
Go
By the
find
way,
you a hot pot location. Korean
by
barbecue.
the way, I have to plug in my uncle's food truck in Mont Bellevue, right there on well, not Mont Bellevue, on 146 at 146 Eats, Maiden's Barbecue. If you know, you know, and if you're looking for something different to try, they got
In and out and
brisket
Ugh.
shrimp grits.
look,
Not you. The comment that
Yeah. No,
Who the
nobody.
fuck want In and Out
why?
burger? Like, I've tried it.
The people from Dallas that move here want In and Out. I'd rather have Charlie's.
I hope
Dallas-
In and Out
no.
turns into a Waffle House, and I hope it's a brawl there every time for
Goddamn,
how diabolically trash
hey,
that food is.
Hey, just open another Freddy's. Y'all can keep In and Out. Freddy's is that shit. Open another Freddy's.
Hey, we got one.
I
We got one out here.
Freddy's or Five Guys. Freddy's or Five Guys.
Hell,
Well,
open
Five
a
Guys ain't
smash
it.
burger in Baytown. I would love
Look,
a smash burger in
I've been
Baytown.
said that, bro. They
See, look,
they missing
I was
the
not
boat with that.
lying. I was not lying. Barbecue, brisket, and grits. I'm telling you, with shrimp. I'm telling you, dog. Hey, they don't know, Rod. They don't know.
And Prom is correct. In and Out belongs in the depths of hell. Along with 100%. We don't like In and Out here.
Friday and Saturdays. And if you get to go on a Saturday, have to smoke oxtails. I'm just letting you know.
You trying to really get somebody fat around here?
No, I'm trying to get my uncle some business around here. That's what I'm doing.
I mean that part too, and I ain't mad at that.
And you will not be disappointed.
All right, so let's cue this first one up. I'm gonna let y'all see it. So this is the one that you was talking about earlier, Mike. We was talking about it on the phone. This is the one about the what's that word that we use? The belly flop. So y'all check this out. We're gonna react to it because it's kind of wild.
On a football field in Kalamazoo, a player is now recovering from a broken spine.
That's right. And this video shows the moment during a game between Lakeshore and Kalamazoo Central. And you see there, that player wearing number 73 jumps on top, actually belly flops on top of a Lakeshore player after the tackle. Here it comes again. Doctors later found the team's spine was broken in 2 places. The player's mother says she's still shaken by what she saw.
First was like, is that my son? And as soon as it...
So that's the first one we was talking about is the belly flop. So that kid has 2 fractured vertebrae. And they don't, what the mom pretty much said at the end there is that he's out for the rest of the season. He's cracked vertebrae, but she doesn't even know if he's going to be able to play next year. Like in situations like that, like, and then like when they talked about like the discipline, that was the part of the video that literally set everything off. It was like the kid was disciplined by the school based on the school bylaws or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, so y'all didn't do shit to him. That's what it sounds like. Like
that is not football, CJ. You stop that nonsense. Exactly, Willie.
Yeah, no, like, and look, and you being nice, like, I don't listen, suspended is, man, fuck all that. That's grounds for probably a little bit more. Like that's charges. Like I'm filing whole ass charges. Like, and then the problem is they so when the mom talked about trying to press charges, they came up and said something like something about the kids being too young or something of the sort. And I'm like, excuse me? A kid injured another kid. Oh my God. That oh my God.
It's not okay. So the comment is funny. It's not funny what happened, but the comment is funny.
Yeah, but the comment is diabolical. That wasn't college, bro. That was a high school football game. If that happened nowadays in the NCAA, that kid would never be playing ever again.
Oops.
This is 2025. Ain't nobody getting put on the ground by 200+ pound human being and then getting jumped on top of.
Like, the hit was a legal hit. It's after when he jumped up and belly flopped on him, it wasn't fine.
Yeah, like that's the definition of unnecessary roughness. Like you already got the ball carrier down. Like you don't have to like it. I don't think it was necessary at all. Like, listen, you got the tackle. Leave it alone. You ain't have to add insult to takedown because it ain't really insult to injuries. Insult to takedown. Wow. B team behavior. B for belly.
Wow.
Y'all ain't shit for making light of this situation, but I understand the context here. Yeah.
That is facts.
Yeah, no, for sure. So that's the first one. The one that's been like irking me is the one that I want to queue up next. That's the one that I'm sure, and this is so for all of our listeners that are local to this mix. This involves 2 school districts that are in our general vicinity. So you might be keen to this story, you may not be, but this involves Deer Park ISD and CCISD. So for those who do not know about these 2 school districts, DPISD is in Deer Park, Texas. CCISD is literally all the lake areas. So Clear Lake, Webster, Kemah, all that whole area, all the way down, covering up to 96. Basically, 2094 to 96, and even going down to Highway 3 and 517 if you include Dickinson as well. So it's like a mixture of stuff. Don't Kimmel us. I'm not finna Kimmel nobody. Look, and
but to answer Willie's question, yes, I do.
I was just about to say, yeah, the answer to that is yes, and we'll discuss that here shortly. Let me put this one up on the screen because this is the one. Got that there. All right. So now y'all check this out. I'm gonna let y'all, react to it. How y'all actually, I'm gonna wait for DJ Michael B to come back on screen. I hate that the video paused with this reporter with her mouth open, but that's just what happened. All right, there he is. All right, so I'm gonna play this video and then I'm gonna let y'all figure out, how y'all feel about it, and then I'm gonna say what I need to say after the fact.
Well, only on 2 tonight, a high school football player is.
Why not let Gamma be your hero this back-to-school season?
Oh, wow.
Load off by letting Gamma turn your topical knowledge and teaching goals into structured.
Of being hit by an opposing coach of the other team, and it's all caught on video. The player's mom says her son was forced out of bounds and then sent flying after colliding with the coach. KPRC2's Gage Golding is in Deer Park tonight with what the district is doing right now.
You heard that reaction, right? Everybody's screaming after a hellish hit during last Friday's Deer Park versus Clear Falls High School football game. But here's the thing, that hit wasn't from a player, it was from a coach on the sideline.
I did not realize until after the game what really happened.
That's Brandy Cooper. Her son is the Deer Park wide receiver who was leveled by a Clear Falls coach on the sideline.
We knew there was a big impact, but I just thought it was a player. And I was wondering why there was no flag thrown for unnecessary roughness. I talked to my son, and he told me that it wasn't a player that hit him, but an actual coach.
Look, football is a contact sport.
All right. The rest of it's irrelevant, but the hit, or in this case, the lack thereof. DJ Mike B.
I don't even know what I just watched. Like I was trying to see if the coach literally just hit him, and I really just couldn't see. Like I'm gonna have to look this up and watch it because I'm not seeing. I mean, to me, it's just like the guy needs to get his weight up. To me, it seemed like he just pushed his ass out the way. Like, get your weight up.
Yeah, well, so I can see that viewpoint, and then so what pissed me off about this video was the parent going off on a tangent, basically saying that there was unnecessary roughness, this, that, and the third. Her kid was running a play, which you all saw. Okay, so let's play this game. Let me bring the non-football folk into this so y'all understand how this goes. You notice the play that was run was a sweep to that side, which means that kid was on a full-on speed trajectory towards that sideline. Then he was pushed out of bounds, which means he was going full speed, was hit, knocked off balance, went out of bounds, and was heading towards the coach. Okay. That coach, the one that he ran into, is a 50-year-old man who is like 6'2" and like 230 pounds. That kid that ran did not look like he was even 200 pounds. He might have been 170 pounds. So if I know anything about sports, and let's just use in physics, if I'm 230 pounds and you're 170 pounds and you run into me, what the fuck you think finna happen? If I'm standing there at like, think of it from a basketball perspective. If I'm a guard another guard, and a fucking center sets a screen, what the fuck finna happen when I hit him? That. So the thing is, and I want to bring Alyssa's comment back up. So if you really look at it, it wasn't even that he like pushed him per se. He reacted late because he didn't see the kid. So then he braced himself for impact, because as big as he is, what I wouldn't want to happen is that kid hit me with his helmet. Because if you look at the angle where that kid was aiming, if he didn't put that arm up, that kid would have caught him with his helmet under his chin, which probably would have knocked him, probably would have hurt him. And the problem is that video is from the Deer Park video angle, right? So then you get the other video from the other side, and the rest of the video when it plays, because if you notice how fast that video cut off, the other video shows that when that kid hit the coach actually stumbled and fell. So he actually did have enough energy to knock that coach on the ground. And then people in the comments are going, oh, well, how come the coach couldn't move out of the way, this, that, and the third? Well, if you look at the video, he couldn't go to the right because his entire sideline of players was right there in his viewpoint. And by the time he got his head around and saw the kid, where was he going to go? Either forward, backwards. If he'd went backwards, he'd have absorbed an even worse hit. So him just standing there and bracing himself and absorbing that smaller hit was probably his best option. But in the comments, you got people sitting there saying, oh, he stuck his arm up and he maliciously took this kid out and like all this stuff. Or like somebody in the comments said the craziest thing I probably saw was, thank you, Willie, because I said that when I was describing it to somebody earlier. Literally, it was Newton's third law in full effect. Okay, if you do not know what Newton's third law is, I urge you to go back to school and look it up. But just know that it has something revolving around the world of equal and opposite reaction. I'm sorry, opposite object areas remain rest and match the energy. But anyway, let's back up. Somebody in the comments said that he should have caught the kid. Oh, like, you ever tried to catch a football player in full pads running at you? Do you understand how that actually makes no sense at all? I am a human being with no pads on. I'm not finna catch somebody wearing pads. I'm sorry. No, I'm not finna lose my two front teeth and how y'all making fun of me. Trying to catch somebody and catch the crown of a helmet in my damn jaw. Fuck I look like.
It honestly sounds like a bunch of people who never really played contact sports talking about some shit that they don't know about.
Yeah. See, in this part, what Rod said, 100%. If that kid would have been, if that would have been his player running towards him, he would have knocked his own player over too, because there's nothing you can do in that scenario.
Bro, it is safer for the coach to knock the player over than for him to take the full impact hit. The player is in pads. The coach isn't. The player is perfectly fine.
And then even if he moves, what if he moves, like if he would have moved to the left, let's just say that, and he didn't move fast enough and that kid hit that coach in the leg and took him out that way. Now that coach got a broken leg. Like, do we understand? Like, I don't think a lot of these individuals that are upset about this have ever been on a sideline of a football game. And on top of that, that's how you know, I'm gonna be petty. That's how you know how many people did not play varsity sports. You don't even understand how fast. The video does not do the justice of how fast that was actually happening. And that's the problem. If you've never played varsity sports, you don't understand the speed of the game is very different. And it looks slower on that video.
Wow.
It's like, yeah, and we know this because, you know, Michael, we watch enough NFL. When we watch games and we watch it in real time, it's moving fast as fuck. But then when we see the replay, we're like, damn, I missed that. Because shit's moving fast as hell. And that's at the pro level.
And that's everybody just moving around the same speed, so it looks normal.
So what happens if somebody's moving at essentially full speed and another person is completely not moving? What you think finna happen? Do you know how hard it is to go from a complete statue to all of a sudden reacting, especially when you older? That man hip might not work that good for y'all to be talking about he should have moved out the way.
He said varsity.
No,
he grown.
not the coach. I'm talking about the game that was being played. The varsity. Those are varsity. It was a varsity football game, is what I was getting at. Like the speed of the game and him hitting that coach, not the coach. I know the coach is a grown ass man.
This and see, and this is it right here, because any player, this is a perfect example. Any player is going to keep going, trying to slow down when they're going full speed.
Yeah,
and they're going to hit anything full speed.
Now, I would understand the reaction of this parent had another player who was on the sideline in pads would have hit that kid instead of him running into the coach. I would have bought that. I would have absolutely bought that for $1. Not the video that we just saw, though. And then, yeah. Listen, softball is a whole, the collisions that take place in that fucking sport, a lot more than they used to. Yeah.
Big facts.
He right.
Varsity players are grown.
I'll buy that. He's right. But the reason I really wanted to make sure that I kind of brought this scenario, because it involves a school district that I have ties to. And I know how we teach our coaches. I coach in this district, and I understand, like, we don't do that type of shit. Like, we just don't. And then, of course, the CCISD came out with the statement, and it was a valid statement. They're like, we didn't see anything malicious in this video. And it's true. Like, there is nothing wrong with it. And then they even said it in their comment. This is how I knew the CCISD was ahead of it. They're like, we saw the full video, and if they would have played the full video, you would have seen that when the kid hit the coach, he actually also knocked the coach over in the process. But of course, the news didn't show the full video, because why would they do that? They need clickbait, they need views, they need likes, they need all that shit. Yeah, and see, this is what some of the comments were saying too. Was they were like, oh, he stuck his arm out, or he lowered. I'm like, if he'd have lowered the boom on that kid, he'd have knocked that kid out.
But this is, I need people to understand, like, what happened there was safer than another kid on the field leading with the helmet. Like, it's much safer than another kid leading with a helmet. It's much safer than the coach lowering his shoulder and knocking the wind out the kid. It's much safer than Big Boy jumping on Skinny Kid in the last video and breaking his back. Like,
yeah, because
it's a routine play.
Yeah, well, and the thing is, if that coach would have lowered his shoulder and hit that kid, he might have concussed that kid, because that kid would have hit his head on the ground, 100%. Like, if you look at the size difference between those two individuals, that would have hurt. That would have hurt. That would have been like, I'm trying to compare it in the right way. That would have been like Ray Lewis hitting me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's pretty equivalent in that regard. If I'm moving at a full rate of speed and Ray Lewis is not, but then he lowered his shoulder and hit me, I'm probably cracking the back of my head on the damn ground. That's all. Because I mean, let's just kind of frame it this way. If you've ever in your life ran full speed in general, and you're running full speed going this way, and then all of a sudden another force hits you from the side, which causes you to change direction while moving full speed and go completely in another direction, what you think finna happen? Thank you.
My playing child got hit. Whoop-de-doo. Hey man, the chat is on fire tonight. I'm
telling you, it's beautiful.
This is insane.
We ain't had this much engagement in a
not
while.
I did not think we were going to get this much people in the chats tonight, because we started so late.
I think it's the late night start that got it. And speaking of late night, did you see the other story I had put in the chat, Micah, that they already flipped the script on Jimmy Kimmel and brought him back?
I knew that shit happened.
Yeah.
As soon as Disney lost what, $6 billion in a couple of days.
Yeah, boy.
Mm-hmm.
What do they always say? Money talks, bullshit walks.
You said what?
No, money talks, bullshit walks, and
100%.
yeah. Disney
Well, and then there
phone
was
is
like
so
a whole
fucking bad.
strike. There was like a whole like Hollywood type of strike going on. Like they didn't even talk about that on TV. Nobody talked about that shit.
Right, because it's freedom of the press. Number one, I can say basically whatever I want to. You can say is misinformation, is this and that. I'm not really going to elaborate on how I feel about it. It's just that people are going to feel the way they feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
And if I have freedom of the press, I should be able to say what I feel about it and how I feel about it. And you shouldn't be able to do shit to stop me.
Like if you want to disagree, fine, but don't. I really wish the immediate reaction to when someone says something that that you don't like or whatever is, oh, that's false, that's fake news, you're spreading lies. So why don't you just come back with facts to prove me wrong?
Well,
How
that's
about
the
we do that?
problem. People can choose where they get their facts from. Like people don't have to like your sources anymore. You could just fucking be obnoxious about it. Like if a motherfucker says the sky is green, you can't tell the nigga shit no more. He don't want to fucking listen to you.
Yeah. Because
that's true.
You're right. Yeah,
I just feel like there's no way to have civil debates anymore. Nobody wants to change their minds.
Yeah. Like it's unfortunate, man. Like, because the days of like, and it's like, the only place you can really do that still to this day is the barbershop.
Just about.
The barbershop has always been like that. It's always the old heads versus the unks and the YNs.
Oh, man.
But like the barbershop, like people don't realize how accurate the movie Barbershop was in the culture.
Say, bro, for
like,
real.
Ice Cube and them knew that is listen, that is literally how it is in the actual barbershop. It is literally like that. Like the conversation can go from sports to civil rights to it can go to music. It can go everywhere.
Real life.
It's probably one of the best days of your life. You come out of that mug with some education.
Hey, facts. I don't think people understand that barbershops, and for those of you that don't go to barbershops because you got long hair or whatever and things like that. This nigga
Are you bald?
Right. No, even if you bald and you got a beard, you would understand. Like barbershops is literally therapy to black communities, especially black men. People don't understand that. Like your guy or whatever can go in there at 8 o'clock to get a haircut and not leave till 12:30, 1 o'clock. Just because we in there cutting up, laughing, and we're having a whole therapy session without even realizing we're doing therapy. Because like, man, let me tell you what happened the other day. This, and this, and this. And you give them the whole rundown. Everybody like, well, you probably should have went this way. Somebody's like, well, you could have went this way. Well, you could have went this way. Next time you should handle it like this. Like it's a therapy session in the bar.
You know what? I just realized something.
Especially if you're a regular.
That's why these YNs so fucking crazy. They don't get enough haircuts. They all
got
wear
dreads.
Yeah. Them niggas don't get enough knowledge from the old heads.
They're misinformed.
Yeah, uninformed.
Why are we doing this?
What?
Oh Lord, why are we doing this?
Walk out of new man, literally. Facts.
Hey. And look, and the ladies in our life be like, where the fuck you going? Why you got a haircut?
Your barber
don't let me find you in Target.
You getting a job and getting a girlfriend.
Shut your ass up. What's it? Don't let me find you in Target. Shut up.
Listen, it's a whole move when you walk out the barbershop with the fresh cut.
You be on unnecessary errands.
I don't care.
I
don't care if you got a ball fade, a taper fade, high top,
south side fade,
south side. I don't care what it is. When you fresh, the lineup is crispy, the edges is on. They don't hit you with the alcohol, and you don't move a muscle. If you like alcohol with the beard, and they put a little, nice little
somebody gotta see
the beard.
Somebody gotta see it.
Yeah, like and remember, like bro,
going outside.
We're the generation that when we used to go to the barbershop, we used to get the slits in the eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? Get the eyebrow cut. Like we was like you couldn't tell us shit. No, I still go to the barbershop.
I'm gonna forever go to the barbershop for my haircuts.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm always going
forever.
to the barbershop.
Hey, and you don't switch up on your barber. You
No,
loyal
I
to your
got
barber. You loyal to
loyalty.
your girlfriend.
Dog, I done had the same barber since COVID, like and pre-COVID. Like I ain't changed barbers at all. Like I book my appointments on the app. That's all set up. That's how I get down with all my stuff.
I'm probably about 8 years deep with my barber at this point.
I'm about. Let me see. I was going to Maurice in 2016, and then I switched to the barber I have now in the middle of 2016. So I've been there. What 9 years?
And it always feel worse than a breakup when you switch barbers, man.
Yeah, especially if the barber ain't as good as your barber, but your barber wasn't available and you really needed a cut. It sucks.
Man, I
Yeah,
had
like
one of
so
the,
I've only done it like I think like when I went to Arkansas, when I was gone for 5 weeks, like I had to get one cut, and I did not, bro. I was like, I had texted my barber like, "Hey man, don't kill me. I'm out here at this military school. I got to get, I can't be out here looking all dusty, looking like I can't be out here with this slave hair. I got to get cleaned up." Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. When that hair get to a certain point, it don't even be that tall for us. It's just we real self-conscious when the hair get to a certain limit. Like, nah, I gotta cut this.
Bro, when your lineup ain't looking, it don't even gotta look crisp. It ain't even crisp. When you just can't make your lineup out anymore. It's like, damn, I look like a bum.
Or like if we put the we put the pomade or whatever on, and it start to look like you gotta work hard to keep it. And like, nah, if I gotta work hard to put it down, nah, it's gotta go. We gotta go cut this off.
Facts.
I'm telling you, when you get to that 3 weeks moment, you ain't had no haircut. It's rough. 3 weeks
me right now.
Hey, cheating on your barber is the worst.
Yeah, that part.
Oh my God.
I mean, he's not wrong. Like, I feel guilty when I see a different barber and I'm in a pinch. Like my brother said, like I be feeling like worse. Like,
I have to text my barber like, look, just understand the situation. Like,
man, no, I'll say this: when you come back to your barber after about a month, and it's like this nigga had a haircut in the past month. I know he had to have had one. It's like that awkward silence where he don't want to bring it up and you don't want to bring it up, but like he know you got your haircut.
Hey, so a couple of months back for Soca Passion, I got my haircut by a barber out here, right? My barber's obviously in Baytown because I mean that's where I lived forever and ever. So I was with my barber the next week. Me and my barber, I don't know how many of y'all are actually friends with y'all barbers, but me and my barber are legit friends after all this time. So we me and Carla go out, right? And we go out to Soca Passion. Problem was my barber had no more times. And he was like, you could have just called me and I'd have fit you in. I was like, yeah, but that would have required me driving 50 minutes to Baytown for 25 minutes of service. So I found a barber out here because he was like, man, I seen your Facebook story. I was like, I know I ain't see what I'm seeing. I know this nigga ain't go to another barber and get his hair cut.
Yeah, that's not the conversation I'm trying to have.
Man, and then it's like trying to explain how you want your hair cut to a new nigga. It's worse than trying to have sex with a new woman.
Oh my God. All right, man. It's time to get the hell out of here, dog.
I'm gonna put the map. I'm gonna put it on the map for you. So because I live in LaPorte now, I'm so dedicated. My barber lives in Katy.
Oh no.
My barber lives by like literally that's where I go. Like I make that trip. I do not care. Because that's just that's the loyalty to the barber. Like we're like, nah, gotta make this trip. Like I have to build it into my work schedule just to make sure I can get it done. Hey, now he's speaking. Hold on, that's classic right there.
This nigga here, bro.
I used to Mr. Art used to cut my hair too, man. Like back in high school. That was the guy.
While we on the subject, shout out my nigga Shoebox. Yeah.
Bro, put Jamali chat up, comment up there.
Jamali, come on, dog. Get up out of here, man. Get up out of here.
That boy wild. He don't let him touch your lip. I mean, listen, if he got that straight razor, you know what I'm saying, he doing his work. I mean, you know, you ain't nobody thinking about that Budgie Molly.
Shoebox and no shoes in it. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, it was DVDs in that thing.
Let's not forget that was a place to get the fucking bootlegs.
Right.
Bro, the bootlegs.
It was for entrepreneurs to come in there and advertise.
The cold part when we used to get our hair cut at Art had the N64 in the corner for the kids to play while you was waiting. And he had to sit up on the milk crate.
Boys these days will not understand what it was like waking up.
Oh, that's
yeah, that's Art.
Yeah.
No, Charles.
No, Charles. Yeah, R.I.P. Charles. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Charles.
Yeah,
Charles
Mr.
was a
Charles.
community staple. Good old Mr. Charles, man.
Yeah, Mr. Charles, cool as hell.
I was gonna say, man, as a kid, I used to fucking hate waking up balls early to go to the fucking barbershop on a Saturday morning because there was no appointments back then. You just had to just get there when they open.
Yeah, and you knew if you ain't get there by a certain time, you wasn't getting cut for about 3-4 hours.
You gonna miss all the Saturday morning cartoons.
And don't let it be a day when you got to go to a function too. Oh yeah, you're gonna be in that barbershop for a hot ass. Look, Micah know me and him both done been in them scenarios. Got to go try to get cut at 2:00 in the afternoon. Don't get out that bitch till 5. Still got to go home, shower, get the extra hairs off, and then got to get fresh. Like
this nigga here, boy.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right, bro. It's time to get the hell up off this damn podcast.
All right, Outlaw, drop the closing thoughts on us.
So, as my tagline says, I've solved the equation. As somebody who travels a lot, I don't know if y'all ever go through this, but you always kind of wonder how many pairs of drawers to pack. The equation is simple. Take the number of days that you're going somewhere and add 2. That's how many fucking drawers you should take. If you're going somewhere for 4 days, take 6 pairs of drawers. You should not go through that many pairs of underwear, but that's it.
Okay. See, I'm a professional overpacker. So my equation is however many days, I just double it.
So if you going somewhere for 4 days, you taking 8 pairs of drawers?
Yes. Because depending on where I'm at, whether I go to the gym or I go swimming or whatever I do, you go, sometimes you go through it and you forget, oh shit, I forgot to take them off. So I am like just in case some shit go down, I'm not trying to go buy some more. Same with socks. I'm like that with socks
every
too.
fucking day.
Because I bring gym socks and I bring whatever socks I'm wearing for the outfits I'm wearing. Because I have different socks for the gym. Like I overpack. Like I bring a bag anywhere I'm going. If I'm gone somewhere for 2 or 3 days, I got a week's worth of shit. Like I do. Because I'm always Alyssa, I'm gonna tell you exactly why. I am a military man. We like to be prepared. All my shit still fits in one bag because I roll my shit. It all fits in one bag perfectly too, and it's not over 50 pounds ever. Go to bed. Take your ass to bed. Oh no, listen, the dude wipes stay on deck. Don't misunderstand that. We carry the dude wipes everywhere.
You know what? I guess I answered all the equation. Maybe for me, I know how many pairs of drawers to pack. Maybe it's to each your own.
Exactly. Hey, that part you can't have no musty nuts, man. You can't. You just gotta be ready. But anyway, DJ Michael, be your closing thoughts. Now that we done went all around the globe on shit.
I'm scared to give closing thoughts because I do not want to go off on another tangent.
No, wrap it up.
That can be taken in a couple of different ways.
Hold on now, boss.
Okay, closing thoughts. Appreciate y'all being in the comments. We had a really good show. A lot of comments, a lot of good content, a lot of good stuff. I feel like I need to exit the chat. I'm the only girl on this thing. Okay, so you know what? Damn that. My closing thoughts are going to be, well, if you're sitting here questioning why guys are taking 8 pairs of drawers for 4 days, how much drawers is women taking for 4 days?
I'm kind of curious now, honestly. You set yourself up for this one.
You did set yourself
and I'm
up
done
for this one. Because there are other factors in play when it comes to the opposite sex.
I feel like women by default overpack. Like I feel like they bring
They do
3 bags for a 2-day trip. Like I don't understand.
Listen, no, it's the bag with the clothes, and then it's a bag with all the makeup, and then it's just the extra bag.
Okay,
No
extra
reason at
two's
all.
reasonable. Okay, so
we're
you
on
on
the same
on
page.
Outlaw page. Okay.
Yes, you and Outlaw think the same. Y'all do the however many days plus 2. Jamal, damn, 12. Oh shit. Oh no.
All right, Mr. GQ, final thoughts. Let's get the hell out of here before we go down this wormhole.
Let's go.
I don't know what it was about this this later start. But this later start brought out the characters. That's the best way to say that. It brought out the characters.
The freaks come out at night, apparently.
Listen, I mean, first late night episode, and it kind of worked itself out. So both questions were answered by her comment. I understand what she's saying. So yeah, appreciate the chat, man. Y'all was live as per usual. Normally, Alyssa, you wouldn't be the only female in the chat. Our other 2 resident first ladies have been on vacation for quite some time. I blame Sherrod for that, but that's neither here nor there.
Say.
I'm gonna leave that right where it's at. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, too damn bad.
I'm not picking up what you're putting down.
Oh man, but we will see y'all next week. I don't know. Y'all gave us a good indicator of how it looks if we decide to start the show a little bit later. So that's we appreciate that level of feedback that we didn't know we needed for tonight. So as per usual, ladies and gentlemen, we love y'all.
Smelling like Captain Bees is wild.
I'm not saying look, and we are out.
Motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can. If you love it, then